most unstable. Run, 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 Zargram. Run, you weird little man. Run, 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 Zargram. It's catch as catch can. Run, 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 Zargram. Until your final stand. He humiliated gods in their own halls, mocking them with little wooden dolls. He perplexed the eldritch and uncanny, tricking them into kicking their own fanny. He foiled the plans of liches, leaving his fans in stitches. Run, 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 Zargram. Run, you weird little man. Run, 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 Zargram. It's catch as catch can. Run, 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 Zargram. Until your final stand. He saved the people of the kingdom, angering all the nobles in the region. He stopped the war with a prank, making the queen's wardrobe blank. He does all of this except for one thing. He was too scared for this song to sing. Run, 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 Zargram. Run, you weird little man. Run, 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 Zargram. It's catch as catch can. Run, 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 Zargram. Until your final stand.
Hello, everyone! I am Zargram Xanders, Magician Extraordinaire, and I want to welcome you all back to my studio. We are doing Twitch Plays D&D tonight. Admittedly, there's a thunderstorm going on outside, so if I lose power, you'll know why. I don't know if anyone's shown up for the stream tonight, but we'll just have to see what happens. I, for one, am actually kind of looking forward to tonight because I think I'm zeroing in on getting an editor for Twitch Plays D&D, and I think we can get a whole other YouTube channel just for this. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Anywho, I'm hoping to get some more episodes of the Sometimes Show out there, but if I'm not able to do that, then I might have to do something else to stream 3 times a week. 'Cause I don't want to make everything the same thing every day, because I want to diversify. So I'm thinking what I might do is on Wednesdays, I might try getting into War Thunder. I don't know if I'll be any good at it. I probably won't be, but I'm willing to try it. So I think it might be fun. Meanwhile, after Deltarune is done, I know Brown Wolf wants me to try playing Atlas, so I think that could be a lot of fun to do. Apparently it's a co-op game, so we could definitely do that. Let's see here, what else? I'm also working on getting a new outfit made. I'd like to get one for each season, you know, fall, winter, spring, summer. But either way, the outfit for fall should be on its way. It shouldn't take much longer. I think Gildem is pretty much cooking with gas on that one right now. Brown, good to see you. I was just telling people about the plans we have for after Deltarune. We're going to do Atlas, because I remember you said you really wanted me to try that, and hell, you're one of my most loyal followers, and you're also a good friend, so I figured, hell, let's do it. So after Deltarune, we'll do Atlas, and maybe we can even do some co-op if we can make it work. But at the very least, we'll play Atlas, even if it has to be single player. But if we can make it multiplayer, that'll be fun. Let's see here, what else? Any other things I want to announce right now? Oh, this isn't an announcement, just me sharing, but I actually went to an amusement park the other day. I actually went to a place called Michigan's Adventure. I live in Michigan, and I went to this amusement park on the west coast of Michigan, and it's called Michigan's Adventure. It's got some pretty fun rides on there. It's a pretty small park, but actually, I'm gonna get my avatar just a bit higher. There we go. Boop. Anyway, but it's got these really fun roller coasters on it, and I've really started to enjoy roller coasters a lot more as I get older. And as a kid, I was actually kind of scared of them, but now that I'm older and I know how much it goes into making them safe, I'm like, okay, this is not so scary. I don't know what I was so afraid of. I've also been enjoying playing Open Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. That's been a lot of fun. I might stream that sometime. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh yeah, Brown Wolf. I don't know if you heard me, but earlier I was thinking maybe on Wednesdays I could do like a War Wednesdays, where I play games like War Thunder, any of Wargaming stuff, and stuff that I can, war-style games that don't give me motion sickness like first-person shooters do. Because I don't know why. I think it's because I sit too close to my monitor, because I don't have that whole... I'm in the corner of my room, so I can't get too far away. But I might try doing that if we can't find more people to do the Sometime show. I'd like to find more people to interview, but that's kind of been slow going. I'm going to be alright? Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling okay right now, Brown Wolf. I'm just saying that when I play first-person shooters, I get motion sick. So if I do start doing stuff on Wednesdays, then I might play games that are more like vehicle shooters rather than first-person shooters, if that makes sense. I am curious to try out War Thunder. I really want to play War Thunder Naval, but I keep hearing that it doesn't have a big player base. But you know what? I might just have to go with the flow on that one. In the meantime, I can also do a game called Naval Art, which is a lot more about making ships, and I really enjoy doing that. However, it does not have nearly as much of a multiplayer experience or even a single-player experience. It's more about making the ships. You don't really do a whole lot to... There's combat, yes, but it's not as involved as, say, War Thunder, World of Warships, or any of that stuff is. So, it's... Oh... Also, yeah, you weren't here for when I said this, but there's a thunderstorm going on outside, so if I lose power, that's why. Yeah, Battleship games seem to be kind of fun to me. If we weren't doing Twitch Plays D&D tonight, I'd probably show you guys, but right now we only have one person in chat, so, Brown Wolf, I know you kind of like to lurk, but it may just be you and me tonight, dude. So, you might be the only person voting tonight. I don't know if Ure, Tarth, or anyone else is coming. But we'll just have to see. I'll poke them again, see if they're coming. Ay. Anywho, let's see here. But I do enjoy... I love making ships in naval art. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. But yeah, I enjoy... You know what? While we're waiting for, hang on a second, I'll put this, hang on a second, I'm going to change the topic to waiting for more players, and in the meantime, I'll show you what I've made in this game called Naval Art while we wait. Maybe this will work, maybe it won't, let's find out. Oh, it's got an update, of course it does. Ooh, June 18th, multiplayer PvE. Oh my god. This will be a lot of fun. Well, I'm glad to hear you like them. Hell, maybe if Naval Art PvE tends to be good, maybe I could actually make some stuff for it, because I love making ships in this game. Like, I don't know how much people would want to watch this game, but because I'm trying to grow this channel, so I have to do stuff that pleases the audience, but also that I don't hate myself for doing. So I don't want to like shill for a bunch of games I hate. But also, I need to play games that people are actually interested in watching. So, I could spend hours building a battleship. But I don't know if you guys want to watch me spend hours building a battleship. That's the kicker. Because I like making stuff. I like designing dungeons, maps, and stuff like that. But people tend to like more, action-y stuff. So, it's already 52%. Actually, I'm going to check the metrics to see if this would be worth Twitch Naval Art. Let's see how this does. I do not know what that HTML thing is, and I don't like it, so I'm deleting it. There are 46 followers for all of Naval Art. 46 for the whole game. Which means no one... Okay, yeah. That depresses me, because it's a game I love to play and love to build stuff in, but nobody wants to watch it. Oh... Well, screw it. I'm going to actually, while we wait for more players, because my own mod is late. I'm actually going to see if I could show you what I've made so far. Well, you would watch it? Okay, thank you so much, Brown Wolf. And hey, maybe after Atlas we could do a few rounds of this, because I love making stuff in this game. I really do. But it's really, really niche. So, I mean, the reason I dropped a game that's popular as Path of Exile is because when I play with my friends, all we would want to do is run through all the cutscenes and all the dialogue, so I missed the story, and it just felt like, okay, why am I even here? Alright. This is gonna, this does not look like it's gonna, dox me. Okay, cool. So, let me, show you this game. Meanwhile, let me just move this over here. Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boop, pow. Okay. So, I'm gonna say add a game capture, naval art, yes please. A specific window. Hopefully that'll work. Wait for the program to respond, please. Okay. Alright, let me just drop that down to the... Boom. Alright, let me load up some ships that I've actually made. The salmon, I remembered that. Ah, yes, the USS Emancipation. One of my best work. Some of my best work. Okay, so this is naval art. This is a game where, and while we wait for more players, I'll just show you what I've done in this. This is a game where you basically can make components and build ships this way. This is something I've built. I call it, it's a BBN, which if you don't know, means nuclear. The BB means battleship and N means nuclear. So this would be a modern nuclear battleship. Or nuclear powered. I call it the Emancipation. And it's BB-76, the USS Emancipation. It's got auto-loading 18-inch guns. It's got CWIS out the ass. CWIS is closed-in weapon system. That's a kind of machine gun that can automatically track and fire incoming missiles and blow them out of the sky. But yeah, we also got a huge missile deck here in the back with a bunch of missile bays. We have a helipad in the back. You know, did they add whatchamacallits? Right. Okay. It's a bunch of these. But I don't, okay, it's all fixed. Oh, hello. Okay. Helicopter for them. I want an American helicopter. America, fuck yeah, coming to save the motherfucking day. Aha. Which area? Is this that, oh, okay. Alright. So, boom. I'm going to put the Sea Sprite here on the helipad. Now, the reason you put helicopters, thank you. The reason you put helicopters on modern naval ships is for anti-submarine warfare, ASW. You do this because they can hover above the water, drop a torpedo in, or they can just hover above the water and just lower a buoy into the water that can pick up this kind of stuff. So let me put a hangar in here. That's a bit too much. Now the idea behind, okay, so we have a hangar here, but we want to lower it into position. So let's go to module look, and let's go to 6. So the idea behind this one here is that there would be an elevator, kind of like on an aircraft carrier, that would be just below the flight deck. And you lower the helicopter into that. Here, let me refine my search to just cancel all, USA. Alright. We have a Catalina, which is from World War II, which we don't want. That's ancient. But we do have a... so I'm going to save this as the Emancipation E, because now we've updated the aircraft for this thing at last. Okay. So not only can you build the ships in this, and here's all the modules if people want to know. Not only can you build the ships, you also are responsible for armoring them. Usually the more red the thing, the more heavy the armor. Oh, what's this over here? That ain't right. Hang on, let me fix that. It's supposed to have an armored deck. And yet it's not armored. That ain't right. Okay. Okay. So we have our these domes on the bottom here. These would be for sonar. They're not actually functional in this game. If you check the module, you have to see there's nothing there. But that's what they would be in real life, is these big sonar domes. And you probably would put one in the bow breaker here. But yeah, so far this is like my best battleship that I've made. It's a modern one, but yeah. All right, let's test it out. I'll show you how, I haven't played this in a hot minute, but while we wait for people to come by, we'll see if okay, it's still just you and me, Brown Wolf. But while we wait, I'll keep showing you this. But this is a game I'd love to play more of, but it's just not popular enough to make it. All right. All right. Those are auto-loading 18-inch shells. Wait, no. Do not missile, don't. Off. Okay. I do not want to start shooting planes out of the sky. That's bad. Anyway, but look at how fast these giant building-sized turrets can move. Like, that's insane. Now, those aren't real turrets in real life. That would be... No one really does naval artillery much anymore because everyone moved to missiles. But this thing, let's see how fast we can get. What's our AA on? Okay. Alright, let's see our top speed. Our top speed is at 41 knots. Okay, if you don't know, 1 knot is like 1.1 miles an hour-ish through a fluid. It's why you use it on boats. It's why you use it on planes. But because speed through a fluid is not the same thing as, well, okay, there's a long history, but effectively the reason that they call it a knot is because back in the day, you used to have a whole rope with a bunch of, oh shit, yeah, there goes the AA, yep, dead, okay. Yeah, the AA just shoots stuff out of the sky, or anti-aircraft is what AA stands for. Boom. Alright, let's go to the menu. I'm going to show you this thing versus the Yamato. Yamato was the biggest actually built battleship. It was in World War II, but unfortunately by the end of World War II, battleships were kind of obsolete in lieu of aircraft carriers. But let's do battle. Let's go all the way down to a Tillman battleship. Oh shoot. Okay, well first off, let's do the Yamato first. Wherever it is. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna blow up the Yamato with another one with 18-inch guns, but the Yamato actually existed. Okay. And we want to... This way we're actually locking on with our actual guns. Boo-hoo. And let's actually launch some missiles. Yeah. We're actually going to launch some Tomahawk missiles at it. Those are cruise missiles. Okay, what is its heading? Its heading is going that way. It's probably about... Not going too fast. It's an ancient ship, so... Oh, meanwhile... Oh, our... Isn't taking off. If you're wondering why it takes so long for the, oh, I'm firing HE, that's why it sucks. If you're wondering why it takes so long for the shells to actually get there, it's because it's, let's see here, 35 kilometers away right now. Come on. Where are they? Ah, we're a bit late. We need to move ahead. Actually, let's maneuver like this a bit. Oh, hello. Yeah, now that's turning too. Come on. Oh. Looks good to me. We're getting it. Where the hell are the missiles? Oh, the missiles are almost on it. Come on, there they go. There's the missiles. They're about to hit. Boom! We killed it. We sunk the Yamato. So, this is how the game works. Granted, I'm playing a theoretical modern-day ship against an old World War II ship, but it's fun. Anywho, so this is something I would love to play and show you guys me building ships, but I don't think anyone wants to watch that. Well, I mean, maybe a few people do, but like, you know, I need to actually grow this channel because I want to actually get somewhere. Ah! Ah! See, let's try some of these other ones while we wait. Let's try this one. Let's see how we do. Thank you very much, Brown Wolf. Alright, let's try launching a few missiles. Now, they're going to have a whole bunch of Sea-Wiz. Sea-Wiz is, like I said, that close-in weapon stuff. Ah, they're there. Ah, they're going the opposite way. I messed up. Now our lasers are taking out some of those things. Come on. Get over there. Come on, come on. Now we're a bit late. It's moving too quickly. Come on, get over there. Okay, so he's moving at a pretty good clip by now. Boom! Oh, he's screwed now. Alright, so he's turning that way towards us. Oh, we got him. Alright, now we gotta take out this guy. That's not mission complete. No, continue. I'm out for blood. Kill! Destroy! Destroy! Let's get up there. It's 40 kilometers away, but we should be able to hit him. What is that thing? The Leninsky... Oh, well, it's about to be a wreck now. And it's dead. I always let out a battle cry with a horn. But yeah, that's the Emancipation. It's a ship I made up. So how are we, there we go. Has anyone else joined in? No, it's just you and me, Brown Wolf. Well, what do you think we should do, Brown Wolf? Should we play a bit more naval art while we wait for players? Or, should we just get into it? What do you think? I only have so much energy per stream, because being this peppy and hyper and energetic and stuff tends to take a lot out of me. So, I only got so much juice to play with here. But we can play while we wait for one more player. Okay, works for me. Works for me. Let's see, what else can we do? I want to fight a Till... Okay, so if you don't know, Tillman was a guy who designed ships that were... And he was kind of insane. He'd make ships that are absolutely impractical and ridiculous, like something that an 8-year-old would design. with like, you know, six giant 16-inch guns per turret, which is insane. You would never float that on a ship, or if you did, it would be such a huge ship that everyone would shoot at it and it would die anyway. But he made really crazy ships, or he designed them. They never existed. They were called paper boats because they only existed on paper. Oh. Oh, hello. Hey, we're taking out the USS Nimitz. Oh, no, it's a Clemson. That means it's just a destroyer. It means it's an old destroyer. Okay, he's dead. We're firing armor piercing. We should be firing high explosive against these guys. Okay, they're dead. What else? Come on. Okay, they're dead. Whoa, I lost myself. There it is. Yeah, we missed. We missed. Nah, that's way too far ahead. Yeah, they are not moving that fast. Ah, torpedoes! Come on! Come on! Alright. Ah, shit! They're all over the place. There goes our Seaways, lighting up that destroyer. Come on, die! Okay, it's dead now. And we have taken a shitload of damage from these guys, even with our advanced stuff. That's just how deadly torpedoes are. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Five more Tomahawks. Yeah, look at the size of that Tillman. It's absolutely insane. Come back to me, please. Come back to me, please. There it is. Oh, it's so slow. Okay, that one's dead now. No, 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 no. We are not done yet. Come on, which way are you headed? You're headed that way. Come on. Right distance and angle, absolutely. Here we go. That's a big hit on that guy. Come on, let's get in there. Let's get in there. Come on. Oh, that looks good. Looks good. Dead. Oh, he's trying to run away. Let's just dump everything we got at him. Ah, we gotta chase this guy down. He's running away from us. There he is. Oh, dead. We got him. Alright. And how many of our team is left? We have 2 of our own ships left. Alright. So, okay. This is a game I like to play, but I don't. It wouldn't really get a lot of viewers, and most people wouldn't want to. Probably wouldn't want to come play it. But yeah, we're 30 minutes in, and we only got. Oh, Yuri, you're here. Okay, we got another person. All right. All right. All right. All right. We're finally back. Okay, so so now that we finally have someone here to play D&D, let's actually. I'm going to do my little spiel. I do it every time about how this game works. Okay. Welcome to Twitch Plays D&D. It is a heavily modified version of D&D that is a diluted TTRPG experience that Shad gets to interact with. You play as Peepo over here. Where are they? Where are they? Crap. Ah, there it is. Yes, you play as Peepo. Sword, shield, hammer, or sword, shield, and helmet. You have a pet named Akin the Dire Fox from a previous episode. How this works is I roll d20 using a dice roller online. We use the things from your character sheet down there, and we go from there. You are able to redeem points to heal us up for mana, hit points, and stamina. And if we say cast a spell in a poll, which is how you interact with your character, then it's basically me picking a spell. So you don't have to worry about a spell book. It's pretty simple, but it's a lot of work on my part. Anyway. Okay. V. Well, better late than never, Yuri. Better late than never. Okay. So, last time, you guys made friends with an aberration-type monster and managed to keep them from getting kicked out of a fairy forest by some evil pixies. This time, you have finally made it to some dwarven kingdom village. And we're going to get started with, let's see here, where is the thing? No? There it is. Okay. Why is it not playing? That's odd. Anywho, so let's get to it. So, after much traveling, you guys have arrived at a dwarven kingdom in the hills. So let me just make a few hills in the background, and we'll go from there. Alright, and we got some hills, And yeah, that's why is it not playing? I don't know why it's not playing, but we'll just have to go with that. Anywho, so you arrive in this dwarven kingdom, if I'm remembering things correctly, and each of the buildings are made out of stone. Oh, that radius is too big. I'll just come back here. Boop. I'll make some quick, cute little houses. Okay, and this will be our base house, and it has. Come on. It has little cool little rounded windows. And then it has something like that. There we go. This will be our dwarven house, and we'll just merge that into. All right. So we got. Boop. You're in town with all the dwarven houses and stuff like that, and you see people milling about doing this and that. Some people are trading goods. Some people are conversing. Hey, Spiper, welcome to Twitch Plays D&D. We finally got started because we had to wait for players to come in. But here, let me get rid of the thing on the title. Boop. Boop. There we go. Anyway, you have arrived at the dwarven town. Actually, let me change the sky color because it should be daytime by now. Alright. And boom. Boom. You do not have... Okay, you have the mana crystal and all that stuff. You're milling about the town, and we'll say it's morning. And you have a choice of what you want to do while you're in the dwarven town. So we'll start. I can't do the ordinary pulls like I used to because for some reason it's just not behaving. So we'll have to do a new poll. We'll have to use the Twitch poll, but it'll show up differently than you're used to, but it'll be fine. So you are in a dwarven town now. What do? Get a room at the inn. Look for quests. Find a pub and get drunk AF. What else? Explore. And the other is cast a spell. I'm going to set this up for 2 minutes, as we usually do. So, boop. Alright. That ought to be up on the screen. Yes, it is. Okay. So you're in a dwarven town. Now, we're not doing this the ordinary way where you got to hit numbers in order to vote. In this case, you're going to have to just vote through Twitch because for some reason it just does not want to... the ordinary thing I use for this is just not wanting to show up. I don't know. But it's just being dumb. Here, I'll put this on the in front of the border. There you go, so you can see. Oh! Oh, that's why. I hadn't did the transition but yet. Whoopsies! Alright, let's see what you guys... Okay, we have 2 votes for Explore. What else are you gonna do? Vote now. You can also get a room at the inn, look for quests, find a pub and get drunk, explore, cast a spell. What do you want to do? Oh, wait, we only have 2 people this time, so it's easier for us to get unanimous. We have Spiper, Brown Wolf, and Yuri. Oh, we have a 3rd one, so who didn't vote yet? Who hasn't voted? Okay, everyone has voted to explore. So, wait, no, wrong way. I want to go here. Alright. So you decide to explore the town. You find a smithing... Okay, you find a smithing guild. You find a mining guild. You find... And all kinds of other kinds of trades guilds. People are working away tirelessly. And you can smell the sulfur and brimstone coming from these places. There's lots of industry here. You realize that if you want to get good armor and weapons, this is a pretty good place to come. Because these guys are amazing at crafting stuff. But if you want to get it, you're gonna have to pay a pretty penny to do it. So that seems to be the main crux of this town, is that it is a surface dwarven town that is kind of like a trading post. A lot of stuff that gets mined underground by the dwarves gets brought here, or like the ore and stuff like that, it gets processed and then it's exchanged for money. So you have some options here about what you want to do. Would you... So we're gonna make a new... Hey, Spiper. Okay. Dwarven Town is Industry Town. What do? Get a room for the night. Go shopping. Leave... wait. Leave town. Ask for rumors. Alright, here's the next poll, guys. Dwarven Town is Industry Town. What do? Get a room for the night, go shopping, leave town, ask for rumors. What do you want to do? Looks like you're asking for rumors. We have one person so far voting. Okay, we have a split vote between get a room for the night and ask for rumors, and since we have a third person here, we need them to break the tiebreaker. What's it gonna be, guys? What's it gonna be? We need to break this tie. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be, brother? Oh, right, that's right. Hulk Hogan died today. I feel bad making that joke now. May he rest in peace. They could be done. I just need to know what you're gonna do first, so I can actually, you know, narrate and DM it and stuff. Because, yeah. But I suppose you're right. We could do it in the same scene, couldn't we? Okay. I'm sorry. I guess I get very linear based in this, but we need a tiebreaker, guys. We have a little bit of time left. Otherwise, we will have to go to a roll off. Excuse me a second. Alright, what's it gonna be? We need one more vote. Who has not voted? Brown, did you vote? Spiper, Uri, did you guys all vote? Come on, we need one vote. One more vote to break the tie. Get a room for the night or ask for rumors. A little bit of time left. Just time's running out, guys. Alright, looks like we're going to have to do a roll-off. It's a tie between get a room for the night and ask for rumors. So be it. Okay, I'm going to roll a d20 right here on my desk, and if it's low, we do get a room for the night. If it's high, we do ask for rumors. 12, it's high. We ask for rumors. Okay. Alright. So, you decide to go around town, and you ask some people about rumors, and they say, "Oh, you're an adventurer, are you, laddie? Ah, you best go to the town square. We got the bulletin board there, where we post all the want ads." Heeding this advice, you go to the town square, where indeed there is a bulletin board. It's like made out of nice wood. It's got like a glass cover, so that way it can be waterproofed. But on the inside, they have like an official-looking list. Yeah, votes are done anonymously with this system, I suppose. Anyway, with the little thing, you see several quests you can select from, and we shall have a vote for which one we should do. New poll. Okay, you approached the quest board. Select a quest. Kill the dragon of Mount. Oh God, there's a text limit. Ah. Fine, I'll just have to make it... God dang it. Okay. I'll have to just make these really short options, which I really hate. Delivery quests... I want these to be more detailed, but I don't like... I don't like this. Alright, starting a poll. You have 5 options to select from. You can select a sleigh quest, a delivery quest, an escort quest, a scout quest, or an assistant quest. Alright, the sleigh quest is going to be about fighting a dragon. Pretty difficult quest. Delivery quest will be getting to a very remote part of these mountains, so it'll be a lot of terrain traveling. Escort quest will be making sure someone reaches the destination. It's going to be the mayor's daughter. Scout quest is going to be exploring some caves to see if there's trolls or infesting them. And assistant quest is you need to help the local enchanter with some of his experiments. So, what's it going to be? Slay a dragon, get somewhere really hard to get to, protect the mayor's daughter if she tries to get somewhere, scout out some mysterious caves, or help a mage. Looks like we have 2 votes for assistant and 1 vote for scout. I'd like to let the timer run out just in case someone just bops in at the last second. But we have, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we only have 3 people in chat, so... Well, maybe we can just end it early. Okay, it looks like you're doing the mage's assistant quest. Alright, so be it. So be it. Let me just go here and poll, because there's no one else to vote. Alright, you decide to go to the great Mari's house. And that is a little, that's a tower on the outskirts of town. Let's get this tower going. And it's going to be a big blue tower that shines beautifully against the day sky. Let's get some windows in there. No, I don't want that. I want this. Thank you. You can. It's a place made of blue stone, and it's got many layers to it. You can tell that this person must be an influential mage if they have such a setup. Okay, and then we take all of these and we do that, and then we take that and then make a that. All right, you approach the blue tower. In the blue tower, you see that there is a doorbell in the shape of a dragon with a big sphere in its mouth. You pull on the sphere and it rings the bell. Bong! And you see a little pseudo dragon pop out of a door a little door inside the door, and it says, "What do you want?" You explain why you're here to act as the assistant. They say, okay, fine, come in." You enter into the blue tower. And inside is an amazing assortment of all kinds of gizmos, gadgets, and all kinds of magical artifacts. They're all, like, operating on their own, and some of them are being experimented, some of them are breaking, some of them are being fixed, but there's, like, a gazillion experiments all going on at once. You can tell this person's an artificer. If you don't know what that means, an artificer is a magic user who they imbue machines and gadgets with magic to do their stuff. Anywho, you go inside, and now I'm going to draw the wizard. Let's give them... Yeah, we'll do that. Alright. Hang on a second. Shoot, what did I say their name was? I'll say their name is Zari. Why not? Z is an exotic letter. Oh, wait, no. My name is Zargram, so I have to go with a different one. I'll do Zari with an X. Yeah. So... we'll make a little triangle for the robes. Ah! No. Actually, I know what I'll do. I'll just do this. And they're they seem to be, of all things, an elf in a dwarven town. This strikes you as odd because in this world, the elf kingdom and the dwarf kingdom have a little bit of bad blood. They're not at war right now, but they're not exactly on the best terms with each other. So it's a bit odd to see an elven mage in a dwarven town here. And you know what? We're going to go traditional wizard with like the, with like the pointy hat. But not just any pointy hat, like the conical pointy hat. Alright. And then we're going to come in here, do that. And then we're going to do... Oh, that's way too small. I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, that's why it's doing that. I'm on an old brush. Alright, you meet the wizard Zari. And the wizard Zari comes up to you, or sees you. They're behind the desk, and we'll say it's a she. We'll say Zari is a female wizard. And they say, you're here about the work at the Wanad, right? Okay. Have a seat over there. Have a seat on the mushroom. You see nearby, they're inside the, Actually, I better change the set for this, for the blue tower. Hang on. I better change the set. Just a second. Because you're inside the blue tower. And we might be here for a bit, because this is today's quest. Where did I put the blue tower? I can't find that layer. I have too many layers. I need to clean this up so badly. Oh, there it is. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. First off, we're going to take a dark blue and make that the floor. Bomb. Then we're going to take a lighter blue and make that the walls. And then we're going to take some windows and we're going to just put them right around here. Anyway, you're inside the blue tower with Zari, the elven wizard. Now, Zari comes up and says, okay, so here's the thing. I need someone who actually is magically proficient, and I need you to prove to me that you actually know at least enough about magic to not wreck all my experiments and to actually do this stuff successfully. Are you competent with magic? Zari asks you. So, how do you wish to demonstrate your magical prowess to them? How do you demonstrate your magic? Show off, or sorry. Risky demo. Clever demo. Balanced demo. Funny demo, or safe demo. Alright, you have 5 options about how you want to demonstrate your magic to Zari the Wizard. Because I need to know that you're worth hiring. Vote now, everybody. One person votes for balanced demo. One person votes for a funny demo. Okay. What else? We need another vote. You can either vote risky, clever, balanced, funny, or safe. Actually, while you're doing that, I'm going to put all these things in. There we go. Okay. We need another vote, guys. Come on. What's it going to be, everyone? Sounds like it could go either way. It might not, but you need to vote on how you're gonna do one of these. We have a few moments left. Come on, guys! Whoever didn't vote, Brown Wolf, someone has to vote. We have a tie right now between balanced demo and funny demo. Come on, guys! A little bit left. Otherwise, we'll have to do a roll off. Almost there, and too late. Okay, we need to do a roll off between a balanced demo and a funny demo. If it's low on the D20, it'll be a balanced one. If it's high, it's a funny. Nat 20, you do a funny demo. Okay, so, all right, let me just, hang on. There we go. All right, so next up, we're gonna do the D20 roller. You're gonna do a magic check to try and be funny. You create a magical puppet using your illusionary magic. So let me deduct a few magic points from the... Actually, no. First, I need to roll. So rolling in 3, 2, 1. Boop. Oh. Stop. 18 plus 10. So 28. You do really well. You expend 8 magic points to go down to 30. And you're at... and you basically do a comedy routine using an illusionary dummy. You do like a ventriloquism thing. And after a little bit of a comedy routine, actually, I'm gonna roll a skill check because you said you want it to be funny, so we have to see how funny you are. Rolling a funny check in 3, 2, 1. Boop. Ooh, you make an impressive dummy, but you only do a 15, so you make a really trite punchline, and it goes at the end of the joke. That's not a mouthing gibberer or gibbering mouther. That's my wife. Ba-dum-ts. The wizard doesn't think the joke is funny, but she's like, okay, you were able to make a decent illusion, and you were able to put on something of a performance, so, okay, I'm willing to trust you, but you really need to work on your material. My god, that's not it. That's like ancient stuff. You need to really work on your comedy routine. But, alright, fine, I will hire you. Now, why don't you come sit with me behind my desk, and I'll explain what we need to do. So, you come back, or you come over from the toadstool, and you sit behind the desk. The toadstool glows green as you sit up. The wizard nods at the toadstool as the toadstool sprouts legs and walks away. Sorry about that, she says. I just had to make sure you weren't malevolent. That toadstool was my means of doing so. Anywho. So, the wizard, Zari explains the following. Okay. So, if you are going to help me, I need someone who can hold still while I practice a spell. This spell will... will temporarily allow people's armor and weapons to start coming to life to fight for them. I need you to just hold still and not do anything stupid. Can you do that? This will be our first experiment. If you do this, I'll pay you a decent amount of money, and if you survive, I'll pay you even better. Okay, do you accept the offer to be the test subject? Let's go to the poll. Okay, new poll. Do you accept being a test subject? Yes, no, 2 minutes. Alright, vote now. It's a real simple poll. But yeah, they want to try, it's like a temporary animate object spell. So, vote now. We have 1 vote for yes. We need 2 more to decide, see what we're gonna do. We have 1 vote. You're a Brown Wolf. Where you guys at? Come on. I don't know where everyone else has gone, but we could definitely use more. I keep forgetting that if I minimize Excel, that the character sheet vanishes. Whoops. Doesn't look like anyone's saying no, but I'm going to let this thing run out 2 minutes just in case. We're almost out of time. Oh, wait. Looks like we have another vote. Yeah, okay. So, I think we have a verdict at this point, because we only have like 3 players here today. But, alright. We'll end the poll. Because we only have 3 players, so that's already a majority. Anywho, you say yes, and the wizard nods and says, alright, follow me. They take you to one of the floors of the tower where there's a practice range. They have you stand in the center, and they have Akin sit off to the side. So, let me move your characters. Where did I put them? There they are. So, you stand in the center, ready to be the test subject of the thing. And Akin the Dire Fox seems nervous, but you can see that Zari's being kind to the fox and says, Don't worry. There is literally no reason for the spell to be dangerous. I just need to know it's safe. And Akin, this does not seem to make Akin feel any better. In fact, Akin seems even more nervous, but you realize that it's more or less just not really understanding at all what's being said right now, so you're like, alright. Now, oh, that's right, it has text on it. Wait, no. Transform. There we go. So Akin is off to the side. Alright. Now, wherever did I put Zari? Zari casts the spell on you. And your shield, your sword, and your hat all start floating around. And they all start dancing around and doing this like almost like a dance routine in there. And she says, okay. Now let's try this. And she flicks her hand, and these things start like shadow boxing. They start like fake fighting in the air. She's like, okay, pretty dexterous. Now, let's see how this works. She has the objects try to balance on each other, but she realizes that the telekinetic factor is canceling out the gravity. These kinds of tests go on for a little bit, but she's like, all right. And she returns your stuff to you, and it's like, okay, well, you did pretty good for that. I can tell you have magic stuff, so I know it'll work on living creatures, and she dismisses the spell. She says, okay, the next spell is not a safe spell, but I'm going to underpower it so that it doesn't hurt you. Do you accept doing this? You've accepted to be the test subject, but this is going to be a painful spell. She says, okay, I am trying to tap into a new kind of energy. Now, here I'm going to demonstrate it on a inanimate dummy. She wheels out this little practice dummy into the center of the place. Where did I put you guys? Alright, and you guys go off to the side. So she takes this little dummy. I'll just draw it real quick. Boop. It's like made of wood and leather and stuff like that. And she says, alright. So watch what I'm going to do. So there's this little wooden practice dummy that she's taken out, made of wood, with like a little bucket on the head. In fact, yeah, let's put the bucket on the head. With a little angry face drawn up. So she casts her magic. And the dummy starts imploding into a singularity. Like this. And vanishes. And she says, uh-oh. That's not supposed to happen. It's supposed to be related to gravity. It's supposed to be time dilation, not absolute gravity. God dang it. She gets mad. She stomps her feet. She goes over to a nearby workbench in the training area, and she's like, oh, maybe it was too much of this rune, maybe not enough of that one. Blah, 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 blah. You can tell that your temporary boss is very frustrated as they're trying to figure out the spell, and they've kind of started ignoring you. What do you do as your boss is kind of mad now that this spell is not quite working the way that she wanted? Okay, boss is frustrated. What do? Look over shoulder and help. Oh, sorry. Try to help. Wait and leave. So here's your try and vote here. Spell did not work. So they're trying to fix it, but they're more like hot patching it. They got so frustrated that the spell didn't even come close to working. They're like, no, maybe I need to do this, maybe I need to do that. We have one vote that just says wait. Well, What do the rest of you guys want to do? Come on, vote now, guys. You think it's probably best to wait? Maybe. It might be. But it might not be. Okay. We have 2 out of 3 votes saying wait. Alright. So be it. No, not that one. I don't want that button. I want this button. Anyway. Okay, you wait, and the mage is like, I don't understand this. I don't understand. It's supposed to be gravity. It's supposed to be time, but it's only gravity. Why is it only gravity? They affect each other. This makes no sense. They get mad, and they start, like, stamping their feet, and they throw some papers off their desk, and they sit down in a huff. Meanwhile, you decide to wait, and you look to Akin. Akin sniffs around and notices a rock. You look at the rock, it's a big fancy gem, and Zari's like, oh, that's a detonation crystal. Don't touch that, it'll blow you up. But as they do that, the Zari's like, wait a minute, blow up. Wait, that's it. It's unleashing too much energy. It's an explosion of energy. They try one more time, and this time you see what happens to the dummy. It de-ages. It seems to disassemble itself and turn back into, like, tree branches. All of what it was before it got cut down. And it's, like, really freaky as this thing turns into, like, old branches and trees and stuff like that. So, hang on a second. We'll simulate... I'll simulate it like this. Wham. He says, aha! It was the energy regulation! Thank you, Akin. Akin is just sitting there. It has no concept of what's just happening. And Zari's like, okay. Next spell I need to know is forced teleportation. So I am going to go up to the next floor, and I'm going to try and force you to teleport to me. Now, I need you to resist as best as you can to not have me teleport you, alright? Alright. So, Zari leaves, and you look at Akin and you're like, this is odd, but you're like, fine, okay, whatever. So, you then feel some magic upon you. And you start resisting because, well, you can't help it, honestly. You can't help it because in this world, teleportation of another person generally happens only with consent. But you were instructed to resist, so resist you do. We're going to roll your magic check. Ready? 3, 2, 1, boop, and stop. 10. Plus magic check of 10, 20. You resist, you feel yourself almost getting grabbed by the spell, but it doesn't quite take hold. You hear like, dang it! You hear some shuffling upstairs, and then you feel more magic upon you. And you try again to resist. And stop. 1! Oh no! Oh no. Oh god. Okay, that's bad. That's very bad. You accidentally get teleported outside at the same level of elevation you already were. Oh, where's the blue tower? So, all of a sudden, you're in the air because you realize you messed up the resistance to the spell. Yeah, you get teleported outside, and now you are falling like a good 80 feet. Wait, no. Auto-select, please. Yes. Actually, it just needs to be hidden. Okay. Boom. And you're like, ah! Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! You guys have moments to fix this situation, so you need a quick plan of action. New poll. Magic accident. What do? Try to catch the tower. Cast a spell. Wait for your fate. Another is, yeah. Magic accident, what do? You're now falling from the tower because you were teleported outside at the same elevation you were. So now you gotta, do something really fast about this. Okay, either try to catch the tower, cast a spell, or wait for your fate. 2 votes for cast a spell. That's a majority, unless we have a new player in here. All right, and if you don't know, the way this works is I just pick a spell. We just do something. You don't have to actually go through milling through a whole spell because that'd take forever, and that would slow down the whole stream. Anyway, so you decided to cast a spell. All right, you cast a spell. You dump all of your remaining magic points into teleporting yourself to safety. So you're at 0 magic points because you use all 30 to teleport yourself to safety, and because that's not enough, you have to also remove all of the velocity you accumulated from falling. So you're falling now from the tower, like, Schlimgo Gimgo, and you vanish. You're now back in the tower, right next to Zari, and Zari's like, "Why do you look stressed out? What happened? Where'd you go? I thought it said the spell was gonna work, but where are you? What happened?" You explain, out of breath and absolutely terrified, to Zari that what happened, and Zari's like, "Oh, right. Oh, that's bad. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, shoot. Okay. You angrily say, "Why do wizards do these things in towers?" Zari's like, "I thought it would look cool." And you're just absolutely tilted right now because you almost fell to your death. There it is. Zari seems really, like they feel really bad about this. And she says she's apologizing. Oh, whoops. Profusely, I'm sorry, I'll make it up to you. Okay, I have one more spell. Let's try one more time, and this time we'll just do right across the room, okay? You reluctantly agree to do one last try, but you are clearly very angry, and Zari feels really bad that you almost freaking died. Zari tries one more time, and we're gonna roll to see what happens. Ready, rolling in 3, 2, 1, boop, boop, 11. You are successfully teleported across the room this time. She's like, "Yes, forced teleportation. Okay, thank you so much. I'm so sorry for all your troubles. In fact, here, I'll reward you. This is all I needed help with today." You go up to Zari, still mad that you almost freaking died, but, they pay you the following. Okay. They pay you, they give you some money, 500, I'll say 600 gold pieces, and they give you, your very own wizard's hat. They say, if while you're wearing this hat, you rub your nose, you'll teleport back to the blue tower. So, the blue wizard's hat. TP object. So, it'll fast travel you back to, this place, but you gotta be wearing it when you do it. Yeah. Wait, I don't want that, I want this. Yes, like that. It's a big conical hat, same color as Zari's hat. And you put it on, oh, actually, yeah. You put it on over the, thing you got. In fact, let me add some stars. Just for the old-fashioned, nature of it. God dang it. Alright, we'll put some little white stars on it. Boop. Alright, and the blue wizard's hat. You thank Zari for nothing. Well, you say, okay, fine. Oh, we have a mana potion, so I'm going to roll to recover. So roll 1d6. You roll a 5, so you get 5 MP back. There you go. So, you thank Zari, and Zari still feels really bad about all this, but says, yeah, feel free to, come back whenever you need to. Sorry. Thank you for your help. Bye. You leave the blue tower, richer, but also traumatized, because you almost fell to your freaking death. So you leave with Akin. Akin seems nervous, and Zari just goes back to their studying while all this happens. So let's get rid of the blue tower and go back outside. Alright. No, not that one. That'll do. So you go back outside to the town, and now you have other choices of what to do. Now, you could also do another quest, or you could go shopping. So here, we're gonna vote on that. Okay, new poll. What do you do now? New quest. Go shopping. Get drunk. Alright, so you have a new poll. What do you guys want to do? Almost talking is a standard Tuesday for adventurers. We have one vote for get drunk. Alright. We have 2 votes for get drunk. Okay! So, that's a majority for us, because we only have 2, we only have like 3 users here today. Yeah, we only do. So that's a majority, because everything else is a bot. Alright, so we're gonna end the poll there. Alright. You and Akin, actually, let me find Akin's lair. There they are, okay. There it is. Alright, you, Akin, and your new wizard hat all go to a... Oh, whoops. Wait. Ah, that's the problem. The name tag is gone. There we go. You all go to... Ah, no, stop it! I didn't want auto-select. Not anymore. All of you go to the nearby bar, and you start getting drunk. You meet a bunch of dwarves who are doing a beer crawl, or bar crawl. And you fall in with them. We're gonna do a skill check to see how drunk you get from all of this. Oh, whoops, I forgot. I need to change the color of this. Boop. There we go. So, here comes your skill check to see how good of a drinker you are. Ready? 1, 2, 3, boop. Rolling, and stop. 18! Wow! Plus 11. You guys kick serious ass in the bar crawl, and you actually impress the dwarves. In fact, while the dwarves are so drunken, one comes up to you and says, hey, oh, actually, wait, I'll draw the dwarf. Because I need to do that more often. I keep forgetting to do that. Okay. Let's make a dwarf here. Okay. And we'll give them a little beard. Alright. Okay, and we'll do one of these. No, that, yes. And then we're going to give him a nice, looking like a red body. And we'll give him a big round body. He's a big tough guy. We'll make him a little meeple shaped guy, because that's faster for me. Round dwarf, we'll call him. Now you can tell that this guy is absolutely 3 sheets to the wind. Whoa. He's absolutely drunk after that bar crawl, but he's like, hey, Jack, you're my best friend in the whole world. You're my whole best friend. You're awesome, man. Hey, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. Yeah, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna let you in on a secret. Just shut up. Everyone shut up. Okay. There is an old treasure guarded in a cave in these mountains. I want you to have it. It's a treasure no one wants, but it's still valuable. It's a toilet, a chamber pot made of platinum, gold, and jewels. It'll never be full, and it is always clean. It was made by a mad mage when they were drunk. I never wanted this stupid thing, but you can have it. I'll put it on your map. He barfs all over the ground, but he drunkenly scrawls on your map before he sits down and he passes out. So by getting drunk, you have a quest to go hunting for something. We're gonna have a new Paul. Go look for the magic chamber pot. Yes. No. It'll say yes or no. Alright. It's a magical item nobody wants. A real-life gold chamber pot getting stolen. I think that's a WarioWare game. But... This guy told you in a drunken stupor about where the magic chamber pot is. It's something that nobody wants, but you could go get it if you want to. But that's why it's still there, is no one wants it because it's kind of a gross... It's kind of a not... It's not as cool as, like, say, a Vorpal Blade, or a magic staff, or a giant MacGuffin that blows up the evil wizard or something. It's like... No. It's... Of all the magic things you can get, it's like, eh. Alright, who do we got? We got 2 votes for a magic chamber pot. Okay, that's consensus, so... Well, not consensus, that's majority. We'll end the poll. Boop. You decide to go do it. So you leave the dwarf to his hangover, and you start traveling out into the hills along the road. I'm gonna get rid of the Alright. While you're in this place, while you're traveling the road, you're beset by a single bandit. Hang on a second. The bandit just lunges at you, completely bum-rushing you. It seems to be a halfling who's trying to sneak attack you. And I'm gonna make their clothes like a dark, a brownish gray. All right, I'm gonna start using the meeple design for people at this point because it's just faster, and it should work. So here is this like thief who has lunged at you and tries to ambush you. Wait, no. And let me just give that a stroke, like right around. Sure. Alright, create a smart object, yes please, and Halfling Bandit. The Halfling Bandit is dual-wielding daggers, and like, ha! They lunge at you from behind a rock as you're traveling. It's combat. So let me change the music. Alright! So, in combat, it's gonna roll first. 1! He trips on a rock and face plants. Next up is your turn. Okay, you roll to attack. 19! Oh my god. Plus 11. You easily stab the guy in the, you should like, yeah! He's like, ah! Meanwhile, Akeen's gonna attack now. He rolls a 2. Akeen is scared and is running away, so they're kind of too scared to actually attack. The bandit tries to get back up. They hop to their feet and try attacking again. 5. They whiff entirely, whizzing right past you. Meanwhile, you reposition and you attack again. 10 was 11. You attack again. Shot! And the halfling he's like, crap! What the hell? And the halfling bandit's getting really tilted and tries, like, kicking dirt at you. And you are able to, yeah, you dodged. You rolled a 20. Actually, I'm not supposed to roll there, but you rolled a 20. You just easily tilt your head to the side and dodge the kick of dirt as you now attack again. And you come in and just, like, oh, whoops. You come in and slink, and you cut their head off. The bandit's like, bleh. But then you hear them say this, not again. And then they stand up and put their head back on, and it reattaches. What do you do at this point? Bandit reattached their head. Run. Cast a spell. Keep fighting. What do you do? Zombie bandit A. But yeah, the bandit, you cut their head off, but then they just, popped it back onto their head. Okay, we have 1 vote for run and 1 vote for cast a spell. I think I will use the meeple design, where it's just the body and the head with the face. That's a lot easier to draw. We have a dead heat. We need a tiebreaker. So Brown Wolf, somebody out there, come and vote and break this tiebreaker. Do we cast a spell on the regenerating bandit halfling, or do we just run away? Because what the hell? Because they can't fight for shit, it seems, but they can absolutely take every hit, anything you give them, or they can absolutely take any hit you deal out. So, what do you do? Come on, guys, we need a verdict. We're almost out of the time. Others will have to do a roll-off. You know what? While we're doing this, I'm actually going to change the color of the background because it's a little bit too, there. That ought to do. And that should contrast nicely. Cast a spell to boost running away. Okay, we have 2 votes for cast a spell and 1 vote for run, and we're almost out of time, so it looks like we have a verdict. Alright, we cast a spell. You don't have much magic after saving your own ass from that, but you do use up your last 5 magic points, and you cast a fire spell upon them. That deals a lot of damage. So let me draw the little fire, or actually no. Well, you cast fire upon them, and the guy's gonna try and resist. So here comes your magic check. So here comes yours. Rolling 18. Oh my god. 5. You completely engulf them in fire. Meanwhile, Akin attacks them. 18, and starts mauling the guy. He starts getting torn to pieces while he's on fire. So let me actually put a little fire effect on him. Come on. Alright, so we're going to draw a little bit of fire. Boop. Okay, 1 layer. The halfling bandit's like, oh, this is so annoying. Can't you just roll over and die already? God, what are you guys, like the main characters of a story or something? This is so stupid. I can't believe I have to keep fighting you and you don't just give up instantly. Ugh, so lame, says the bandit, as they kind of keep trying to fight you, but they keep getting their ass kicked even though they can't really die. So the bandit attacks. 11. And here's your post-combat. Oh, wait. Your post-combat roll is this. Rolling. Oh, they actually strike you, and they're still on fire. You're like, what the hell is going on here? This guy will not die. So, meanwhile, you decide to coordinate an attack between you and Akin, and you're going to come in for another attack. Boop. Natural 20. You then coordinate a natural 20 versus his. He rolls a 12 plus his bonus. You beat him. And you absolutely start dicing and slashing him mercilessly against the ground. And Akin pulls him apart. As you do this, he's also still burning, and all the stumps of his body are now singed, and he's like, oh, you asshole! Now I can't put myself back together again! So, the guy is beaten, and he's still burning. The stumps of his limbs are all burnt, but he can't really do anything about it because he's in pieces now. He's like, you little jerk! You loot his body while it's burning, and you receive about 150 gold. You kick some dirt at him as he's burning, and he can't do anything about it because he's in pieces, and you just walk away. So, it's working. He's like, you little shit! I'm the robber here, not you! And you just spit on him as you just walk away because now he's in pieces and he's burning and he can't do anything. Actually, better yet, you come back after he says, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna kill you in your sleep. Upon hearing that, you come back and like, oh, hell no! And you kick his body off a cliff face. He's like, off a cliff face, and he's like, ah! As all his stuff is shoveled off of a thing, and he falls into a gorge while in pieces, while on fire. You don't know what happened, but you're 150 gold richer after that. Weirdest thing. So anyway, you proceed down the trail after that really weird combat, and you keep moving, and you've come to zombie bandits, Xanders. Yes. I don't know why I made myself laugh doing that. You come you are going on the trail, and you stop. You see, just hanging out on the side of the trail is a big dragon, just chilling there. And here's the dragon. Here's the body. The dragon looks at you. And, oh, let me get some wings in there. Ah, shoot. I messed it up. There we go. The dragon's like, oh. This is awkward. I'm not really supposed to be fighting you guys. I'm waiting for someone else. Would you guys mind, like, going away, please? I'm busy. I can't fight you guys right now, okay? The dragon seems to be preoccupied, but he has around his neck a very shiny amulet. What do you do? Random dragon with shinies. Attack. Leave him be. Talk to them. Alright, you have 3 options to pick from. Random dragon with shinies, what do you do? Attack, leave him be, or talk to them. Vote now. Okay, that's 1 vote for talk to them. Okay, okay. Alright. Alright, that's 2 votes to talk to them. Okay, I guess we have a consensus. Alright, you decide to talk to them, and the dragon's like, oh, okay, look. I was hired by this wizard to test some pupil of theirs to see if they can solve some riddles, go through a stupid little facility with all these stupid puzzles in it, and eventually, like, fake kill me. I really don't want to do this, and they even make a whole quest out of it trying to find someone worthy. It's so stupid when people try to set up all these tests of worthiness. It's so dumb. Just do a job interview, for God's sake. But I'm really in no mood for random attacks right now. Look, I got a lot in my mind, and I spilled my coffee. I stubbed my toe this morning when I was getting off of my horde, and I'm just really not feeling a random encounter right now. So can we just not do this, please? I'm really just not feeling it today. I've got a lot of stuff in my mind. I'm in my 3rd divorce. My kids hate me because I'm never home. My wife hates me because I'm never talking to the kids. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to make ends meet. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry my life isn't fun enough for you guys, but I'm trying to be a good dragon and bring home treasure for you guys. But no, you guys want everything to be perfect and decadent and awesome. Well, excuse me if times are rough and I can't get all the fancy stuff you want. Ugh. This dragon is going through a lot. And they seem very, very tired and frustrated. You talk to them for a while, then listen to their side of the story, and you tell them that, hey, you know, maybe you could try starting your own business instead of doing this stuff. They're like, look, how am I supposed to start a business? If everyone sees me walk into town, everyone's going to attack me. I almost always work with wizards as a contractor for their tests of courage, tests of bravery. And it's like, I don't want to do this, but this is the only job I can get. Akeem seems very scared of the dragon. It's a big dragon. But he's definitely at his wit's end. You start thinking to yourself about, okay, what kind of things could be done? And he says, okay, what's that amulet around your neck? The dragon says, oh, this is an amulet that lets me boost my power and stuff like that. If I really want to, like, level cities and, like, extort people for money, I could do that. But here's the thing, it's not a really sustainable business strategy, because if I do that, then I get a huge bounty put on my head. And I really don't want to do that, because I kind of like living, and I'm not trying to go out on a big bang like all my brothers and sisters did. That's kind of stupid. I know my wife hates me for it, because she thinks I'm a coward, but dang it, I want to be there for my kids, god damn it, and putting myself in danger by making myself a target to the whole kingdom is not exactly being a good dad. Ugh. It's like, you can either be a family man or you can be a provider. You can't be both, and I hate it. Or if you are both, you only do a mediocre job at both, and it's... I hate this. Why did no one tell me this is how being an adult dragon was going to be like? Either you go full tyrant and die, and then you kids are left without a parent, or you go between all these contracting jobs and you never really get fulfilled. You look around as you start thinking, and you think about what you might say to calm the dragon down. So, here's the thing. Sad dragon. Yeah, instead of bad dragon, sad dragon. What do? Offer to share treasure with it. If, try recruiting. Say, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, I can't put in more than that. Walk away. Tease. And the last option is attack! Oh, come on. Alright, so you have 5 options about what you can do. You can either try recruiting it, say, that's crazy, Bo. And you're supposed to be basically, that's crazy, bro, and whatever. And then walk away, tease them, or attack him. Alright, we have 1 vote for try recruiting. We still have some time left. What does everyone vote for? Ure, Spiper, Brown Wolf, what do you guys vote on? We have 2 votes to try recruiting. Do we have any other people? Is that a majority or that is majority. Okay. Alright. You say, you offer to recruit the dragon into your party and saying, look, if you follow me, you could, like, share in the treasure we get. We get a lot of payment. And you show it the gold in your pocket, and it's like, okay, I mean, how much do you pull? You explain some of your adventures, and it's like, you know what, that sounds better than what I've been doing. My kids hate me, my wife hates me, everyone hates me, so I might as well do something else. So, we're going to roll to see if you can seal the deal on recruiting him. Rolling in 3, 2, 1, boop, boop, 5. You say something awkward, and the dragon's like, okay, I don't know about a chamber pot, but if you can fence the thing for money, then it's better than nothing. because this dragon is just like, oh, whatever. So the dragon has joined your party because it's just going through a lot right now, man, and it hates its job, it hates its everything. So you're all bopping down the road when you see a oh, I know. You realize that the map with the drunken thing is like taking you off the road, and the dragon's like, oh god dang it, now we gotta walk. Look, hop on my back and I'll just fly you there, okay? And you're like, okay. So you ride on the dragon, oh crap. You ride on the dragon's back with Akin, and it's like, okay, look, don't like get used to this because riding on the back is kind of embarrassing, but look, I just can't be asked to walk everywhere for this. So the dragon flies you to the spot, and you're no longer on the road. So let me get rid of that. Boop. Where is everybody else? Oh. So you arrive in the middle of nowhere in the mountains. Crap, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. I want this. There we go. You touch down and you realize that the spot is just an open field. And the dragon's like, wait, it's supposed to be here, right? And Akin is sniffing around. You start doing a skill check to try and find it. So here comes your skill check. Rolling in 3, 2, 1. Boop. Boop. 15. You find a spot that has looser soil and you start digging. Inside, you find the platinum and bejeweled chamber pot. But here's a problem. The chamber pot comes to life. And it says, for thousands of years I lay dormant. It has a golden handle. Little bands around it. And we're going to add some jewels onto it. And the chamber pot comes to life and says, I am the demon of filth. Who dares to awaken me from my slumber? You explain the quest that it's a treasure that nobody wants. Sorry. 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 Let me make that your choice, actually. Okay. We're gonna make this your choice. So, the treasure is alive. What do? Smack talk. Reason with it. Attack. And you can't cast a spell because you're out of MP. Leave. Yeah. So those are your options right now. You can... The treasure is alive. It's a, talking chamber pot. And it's... Well, you're seeing it from the side. But it has a spout to pour out its contents, even though it never fills up. Ah, someone's redeemed a mana potion. Okay. You rolled... Wait, what? How did you roll 8 with a d6? That doesn't make sense. How did you roll an 8 with a d6? Screw it. Screw it, we ball. Alright, whatever. Anyway. Vote now. I don't know how that worked, but... Hang on. Okay. The treasure is alive. What do you do? Smack talk. Reason with it. Attack. Leave. Try reasoning with it. We have one vote for that. We need the more other votes to make a consensus. Come on, guys. All right. Come on, guys. We're almost okay. Smack talk versus reason with it. We need a tiebreaker, guys. We need a Brown Wolf. Where you at? We need a tiebreaker. We need one more vote to break the tie, guys. Come on. One more vote. We're almost out of time. Otherwise, we'll have to do a roll-off. Alright, it's a roll off. So low on this d20 on my table is smack talk, high is reason with it. 18. You try reasoning with the enchanted chamber pot, which sure is a sentence. You roll an 8. You say that it's treasure that nobody wants, but you're willing to collect it and sell it. And the chamber pot says, "How dare you! Don't you know I am the sacred chamber pot of the gods? No, I am important, I am great, I am amazing, I never fill up, and I never smell bad. How dare you!" The dragon's like, "Oh, this is just stupid." And Akeen just seems annoyed. Meanwhile, the talking chamber pot starts talking all kinds of shit at you guys, and starts flailing insults, and eventually it throws a bit of its contents at you, and here comes the roll. It lands on you. It lands on your new hat. There is now a poo stain on your blue hat. What do you do now? Do you fight or not fight? Dude stained your hat. What do? You can either fight or run away. Okay, we have a consensus to fight. Yeah, it's sloshed poop on your brand new blue hat. So, it's a fight. Okay. And Paul? That did not take chat long that time. I guess you guys didn't need to think that one over. Alright. You immediately get into combat. And you attack with your sword at the bejeweled magic chamber pot. 13 versus its combat roll. It has what? You have 11. Okay. Plus. Okay. So you. 13 plus 11 is 24 versus 23. You managed to actually hit it. It's like, ah! Don't you dare knock loose my jewels. They're precious, don't you know? You Philistine. You cur. The dragon's like, oh, screw this. And he breathes. The dragon breathes a whole bunch of air, like, onto the chamber pot. Natural 20 versus the chamber pot's defense of 13 plus that. The chamber's like, ah! No! Don't melt my metal! Not my precious metal! No! And they're like, screw you, you shit-slinging shit poster. Akeen tries to attack, but it doesn't want to get covered in poo, so it has a disadvantage. 11, 13. It's trying to help, but it's like, oh god, that's nasty. Because this thing's not throwing shit everywhere. It's as bad as a forum troll. It's just throwing shit everywhere and getting everything messy. Now comes its attack. It uses its special ability, Shitstorm. 18 plus 10 for its magic. 28 versus your magic thing. So here comes your 13. Oh, no, sorry. It's gonna be this roll. 6 plus 10. You are now covered head to toe in the contents of this thing. And so is that, and so is Akeen, and so is the dragon. You guys get infuriated by this, and you lose hit points. You lose about a good 12 of them, so you're at 39 hit points. And you've also been hiking a bit, so you're at 30. You've been attacking, so you're at 35 stamina. But yeah, this thing means business. It is a deadly sugar pot, and it says, ha 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 ha, eat shit, you little turd balls. And you get really mad, and the dragon's like, oh, it's on. It's on. You tell the dragon to give you some of its magic, and the dragon's like, what? You got it. Dragon gives you some of its magic, and you get 3d12. 31. You're back to max HP as the dragon transfer. 39. You're pretty close to max HP, and you decide to use your ultimate attack on this motherfucker. You can see why it was buried in a field where people were not supposed to find the stupid thing. You use your ultimate attack, bursting all of your stuff at once. Wait. You use Death Stream. Instead of live stream, it's Death Stream. And this thing has to roll up 16, and with disadvantage 6, it takes a shoot ton of damage, but you're out of magic points, and the magic chamber pot is sent flying backwards. Boom, 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 boom. It takes a lot of damage. Meanwhile, the dragon comes into attack and is like, holy crap, I didn't know you could do that. It was so distracted by your attack. And even the chamber pot tries to retaliate, and it fails. Everyone just stares at you after you do that, and you're pretty tired. But Akeen tries to get the finishing blow in with its rolls of 3 and 17, so it had advantage because this thing is technically the chamber pot is prone because it got knocked over. So I'll do this. Here we go. Akeen attacks it, and the chamber pot's like, okay, I'm sorry, I surrender. Do you accept the surrender, or do you destroy it? New poll. Do you accept the surrender? Yes. Maybe if it gives you more, if it pays out, and no. Alright. Alright, what do you do, guys? You can accept the surrender, you can say, give me something to make it worth my while, or you can just say no and just destroy the stupid thing. What's it gonna be, everybody? Vote now! Oh, we have a tie. We need our third player to break the tiebreaker. We need our third player to break the tiebreaker. Someone go find them. Someone go find them. We need someone to vote in the poll to break this tie. Or otherwise it goes to a roll-off. If it pays out. Okay, there's our consensus. Alright, guys. End poll. So, you say that you'll spare it if it gives you something else. And they say, okay, I lied. I'm not just a chamber pot. I'm an old genie lamp that was abandoned and made into a chamber pot because I mouthed off to the queen of the genies. I have some treasure. I'll pour it out for you if you spare me. You accept, and it pours out a pile of gold. You now have about, let's say, 10,000 extra gold, and you guys get cleaned up after all this. You take the chamber pot with you back to town, and it stops. It says, "I'll shut up. I'm sorry. Just don't destroy me." And you guys get clean, and you head back to town. With the magic chamber pot, you're able to sell it and get an extra 3,000 gold pieces. You get a payout. The dragon says, "Hey, can I get a cut of that?" And here comes the ultimate decision of our thing. New poll. The dragon wants a cut. What do? Give majority. Give most of gold. Give some gold. Split 50-50. What do you do with the dragon? Give it most of your gold, give it some of your gold, or give it 50-50. So most is like 75%, some is like 25%, and 50-50 is 50%. So, alright, we have one vote for, oh, I forgot to activate the next song. Wait. There we go. What's it gonna be? One vote for 50-50, and one for give most of the gold. We need a third vote, everybody. We need a third vote. Come on, everyone. Where's that third vote? Come on, everyone. Vote now. Vote now on the poll to decide how much are you going to pay the dragon for helping you defeat the evil chamber pot. They do something. Okay, they might sound that way. So we need a tie-breaking vote, everybody. Come on, Brown Wolf, where you at? You're a Spiper. Come on, where are you guys? Actually, we already have 2 votes. So whoever hasn't voted, please vote. We need to make a decision on this. Come on, you guys. Just a little bit more time left on the poll before we have to do a roll-off. Looks like we're coming up. We're gonna run. I guess we're gonna run out the clock on this one. We need our third vote, everybody. Looks like we're split 50-50. At the last moment, when someone votes to split 50-50 with them. Okay, that's what you do. So let me just calculate how much that is. So 13,750. So 13,750 divided by 2 is 685. All right. You give the dragon halfsies 6. Wait, how much was that? 6,875. Okay. And you wish her the best. It says, "Thank you so much for this. I will never forget what you've done for me today. This will help me with so many things. This is like so many of jobs all at once. I will never forget this, chat. Thank you so much." The dragon flies off, and you now have a dragon indebted to you, and you have gotten rid of the magic chamber pot. And with that, you have successfully completed another day of adventure, and you have a ton of money to burn. So I'm pretty tired because doing all of this burns a lot of my energy, but I'd say this is a good stopping point for tonight. So, let's go to Set Studio, and we're gonna find someone to raid because that takes us to the end of Twitch Plays D&D for tonight. And because I think it's a good stopping point. It makes sense to stop somewhere that's more narratively, succinct than just leaving us mid-battle. At least that's how I feel. So I hope you guys had fun. We're gonna raid somebody, and I'll see you guys next week. So let's see who we should raid. Someone I'm following. The Sun Horse. I never heard of that. Let's try raiding them. They only have 1 viewer. Let's try raiding them. They look like they could use the help. Alright, we're going to raid the Sun Horse. Let's see how that goes. Thank you to everyone who came by. Thank you for supporting the channel, and thank you for showing up for Twitch Plays D&D. I hope you guys had fun. We're gonna go. I'll see you guys on Tuesday next week, and yeah, thanks so much. Bye, everybody. Have fun.